Impromptu crafting time. I am on today because it's July 1st and celebration began today. Yay! It's one of the most fun times of year for Stampin' Up. And so I'm hoping to provide some inspiration today with one of the stamp sets, which you can get for free, along with coordinating DSP. It's called Wonderful World. Now I am using some inspiration from the catalog itself. I'll show you what the catalog design was after I get working on this. So I'm going to stamp in soft suede, interestingly enough, on this piece of 3 3/4 by 5 basic white. And aren't these flower images gorgeous? I can see some very fun vintage type cards in my future, which I love to do. And this rose, isn't this exquisite? Oh, so pretty. All right, so that takes care of the stamping I'm going to do. And now I'm going to come in with Daffodil Delight and do some ink blending. And if you are joining me on the live, I would love for you to say hello and let me know that you have joined me. Let's see if I can make sure I can get down here where I can see your comments. Pardon the pause. So I'm just going to ink up my blending brush with Daffodil Delight. I was also kind of delaying because I wanted to make sure that my soft suede had dried on here. And I'm just going to blend up. I'm going to get heavy color here at the bottom and then just blend up the page. Now my version is quite similar, but I think it's a little easier than what I saw in the catalog. All right, there we go. So pretty. And let's go ahead and add a few dots. Now the dots that I'm using are from Quiet Meadow. I will have eventually a blog post linked with all of the details. There we go. So I did a total of 4 stamps. 2 of them were stamped off. I just wanted a few of the little dots there at the bottom. All right, so the way this is going to get built up is on a piece of the DSP that comes with the set. So let me just go ahead and pause and show you the set that you can get. Now, so this is one of the sets that it requires you to spend $100, but that's pretty easy to do, right? And then you'll get the stamp set and the paper, the coordinating DSP, which is really fun. I have been playing with it for quite a while and have lots of fun projects to share with you. So here's the catalog inspiration. So I didn't even check to see if the color is the same as soft suede, but it looks pretty close to soft suede. And then I'm using a different background piece because I wanted to go sort of a monochromatic look. So aren't those samples beautiful? This is really a gorgeous stamp set. All right, so enough of that for the moment. Oh, it was hiding a little leaf. So what I'm going to do next is, let me set this aside because I'm going to need the embossing, no, not the embossing machine, the cut and emboss machine. And I'm going to use this third out of the third largest out of the stitched rectangle frames, and that's gonna go right on there. As a matter of fact, why don't I just let you look at that, and I will cut this out over here, trying to line it up, doing the best that I can. Oy. Okay, I'm gonna have to resort to tape. Sorry. Alright, fast forward. If you're watching on the replay, just fast forward. So, I don't believe, I had a recent comment on the latency with my video, and in looking into it, it's probably a matter of I need to upgrade my internet, I need to upgrade my computer, and so I can't afford to do either of those right now. So I apologize. The option for me would be to record videos, which is fine, except that I don't really have time to edit videos, and so lives just kind of seem to work for me. All right, so I didn't get that perfect on there, but this piece of paper was exactly the same size, 3 3/4 by 5, and I'm just going to glue it down. If you wanted, you could use our strips and lift it up, but I kind of want to cut to cover up my blending on the edges. All right, that's not going to work today. And so I'm going to use my tape, but this is pretty thin. So I'm going to grab my silicone pad. So the extra tape that is going to be falling off the edges of this will go onto my silicone tape, or silicone mat. So this card really goes together quick, but has, I think, a real wow look to it, thanks to the inspiration from the catalog. I would have an easier time of this if I were using my wet glue, but there we go. And then this is going to be placed on there. The greeting will be simple, and I'll just add this to a card base made of basic white. This is why I don't really like using the tape for most things. I like it for some things, but okay, I'll have to get that off later. But I like a little wiggle room so I can get it lined up. There we go. And now for a card base, I think I have an extra over here that's already cut and scored. Yes, I do. There we go. I'll save that one for later. So the mountain of the scoring will go to the inside of the card. And now this will be adhered. Now if you wanted to add more color to this card, you could just use this side instead of the Daffodil Delight side that I chose to use. But I kind of like this simple monochromatic look every now and then. All right, so my greeting, I think I'll be able to stamp it on to a piece of 1/2-inch paper. I will use soft suede again, and the greeting comes from the same set as the dots that I used. That is going to be the Quiet Meadow, and this is Thinking of You. So let's see if I can get that on there straight. And I didn't. All right, I need to stamp this and see how straight the block is. It's not that straight, so I'm gonna try and fix this. Okay, let me try again. Nope, still has the U pointed down. Try again. Oh, that's straighter. Okay. Let's try this again. Now it does stamp kind of high, so let's try that. Nope. Now see, if I would record my videos, then you wouldn't see me doing all of that, and I could just cut all of the mistakes out. So there's a benefit, right? All right. So try to go straight there and just do that little angle there. And if you wanted, you could add some thread under there, like some gold thread or maybe some twine, and lift that up with dimensionals if you want. I think I will go ahead and lift that up with dimensionals. And then I have a second one that I stamped earlier in some other colors. I'll let you guys tell me which one you like best. There we go. All right, maybe on this next one, I will, okay, so maybe I'll add some like silver thread or something. All right, so this was stamped with Sahara sand, and the brush was done with Blushing Bride, that's right. And then this is the piece of paper that I chose to go under it, and I think I already have a frame cut. I do. So I'll just be able to put that together for you and then get some of these goobers off. It looks like I have a few goobers there. I didn't do the dots on this one yet, so I think I will go ahead and add the dots in Sahara sand. So if you are, excuse me, a demonstrator, do you already have this stamp set and are you having fun playing with it? And if you are not a demonstrator, does this look like one you would like to try to earn? Ugh, those dots look beautiful on there. Love that. All right, so let's get this on here. I really need glue though that I can manage. So let's grab a new multi-purpose. I was having to shake that bottle quite a bit, so I'm not surprised that it decided not to work on me today. All right. Is this the side? Oh, I almost put the glue on the front. And really the only difference would be like the indentation on those stitch markings. So I surprised my husband by going out to the pool this morning at like 10:30, which, you know, where I live, it's not that it's not warm enough for the pool at 10:30. It is. It's quite a bit warm, and he had intended to clean it for me, so he sees me coming and he's like, oh, and he quick got the skimmer out and was doing that for me. What a love. Oh my goodness. And then we made cheeseburgers on the grill before they went to the golf lesson. It's kind of one of my favorite days. I don't know what it is about cheeseburgers and the pool, but even my husband agreed with me today. This tastes better outside by the pool. I'm like, I know, right? I know. I'm weird. I'm sorry. Weird things make me happy. Oh, isn't that pretty? Ooh, I can't decide. Do I like the pink or the yellow? Ooh, it might be the pink. I'm a big fan of the pink. All right, I think I'll go ahead and add a little bit of twine to that little area there. And maybe some bling, and we'll see what we think of the difference between. Now, what I do like about the yellow one a little bit better is that this seems really muted. Those two colors together. That's okay. All right, let's add a little tape right there. And then I just am trying to pinch them together as if they had been tied in a bow. And then pull this piece here and this piece here. Pinch that together a little bit more so you get the look of a bow and you didn't even have to tie a bow. Isn't that cool? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pull these apart too. Let's go ahead and this time stamp that in black. That piece looks perfect if I could get that on there straight, huh? I'm going to clean this off. So if you have seen anything in this video that you think is cool or beautiful, I would love it if you would give me a thumbs up. And I'd love also to hear your comments, your thoughts on this stamp set, your thoughts about celebration, your thoughts about cheeseburgers at the pool, anything really, anything that's going on. I love hearing from you. Meh. Crooked. Try again. I don't want that side, do I? All right, I have lots of those 1/2-inch strips. From cutting papers for classes and needing white papers that are just like 1/4 of an inch. Okay, how did I... Okay. That's better. Probably what I really need to do is stamp this on a larger piece of paper and then cut it out. That seems to be what this particular stamp is asking me to do. All right, so my dimensionals, lost those. So let's grab some more. And those are minis. Those are minis. There's some big ones. Okay, so I'm going to put one right here. Take that off. And then I'll do another one right on top of that end. And that should work. maybe one more out here on the end, and then I'll adjust my bow a little bit more. There we go. All right, so what do you think? What do you think? The pink or the yellow? The Daffodil Delight or the Blushing Bride? And then let me show you that stamp set and paper again. There you go. All right, so what you can see on my website that I have linked in the description on both YouTube and on Facebook is a link to my post that has all of the details of what's going on with Bration. And so you are welcome to go there and take a look at what's happening. And sorry, I was distracted by what I saw on the screen. It looked like my video had stopped. I don't know if it did or not. It was on Facebook. But you can take a look at the online version of this catalog so you can see all of the items that are available for you to get for free. There's our darling hippo, and then the dies are separate, which I think is a really nice feature in case you don't want to spend that much, but you want those hippos really bad. This is designer series paper that coordinates with a stamp set in the new mini. And then these, those of you who like to use things that are a little bit more ready to go for you, this is a Pool Party and Seafoam cards and envelopes. And then this Stylish Sketches. I don't know if that's a wolf. I don't know what those are. Acorns maybe? I don't know. And then ducks. So this silver and gold designer series paper 6x6, I'm having a blast playing with that. I have lots of things to share with you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be putting together a series of videos that if you purchase $50 during Bration, I will send you a video of how to use all of those papers with lots of other ideas in there. You wouldn't have to have this paper in order for the videos to be useful to you. Then there's this, this is $100 stamp set. So if you purchase $100, then you can get this stamp set. It has lots of phrases in it. So if you want to take a closer look at that, again, there's the link on my website where you can take a look at a PDF. If you're local, I'll be getting you a copy of this real soon. Tree lot dies that coordinate with a set in the new mini. They coordinate with the Trees for Sale stamp set in the mini. So the only way to get those dies is to purchase $100, and then you could order those for free to coordinate with that set. And then here's the last one. There's also a Hostess set. If you love pomegranates, and that color is gorgeous. That is our, Blackberry Bliss. I always get stumped on that color. And that is a free Hostess set. So if you have a qualifying party, you can get that set for free in addition to all of the other freebies that you get. All right, joining during Bration, it still costs $99. You still get to choose $125 worth of product, but now you get this Making Plans collection, which includes a planner that goes from this month until next December. And then it has stamps and stickers and pages and 3 extra notebooks. It's worth taking a look at. If you've been thinking of joining, Bration, of course, is a wonderful time to join. All right, so hop on over to my blog, take a look at the catalogs, the new mini catalog and the Bration. And until next time, happy stamping!